Morning all, Sunday 8th of February 11:16. If you'll just take a short while to read the terms and conditions please before entering the site. And there you have it, terms and conditions. I'm only going to be backing bigger priced horses from now on. As I mentioned in my video the other day, the last one I did up to date was Thursday, where I had one short price favourite again and two favourites that I didn't think were trying really, to be fair. Anyway, I've taken the decision. I'm going back to my roots and backing horses that I want to back, not horses that I think will win just to make my service profitable, because that isn't the idea. The idea is to put out the horses that I'm backing. It's as simple as that. And if people want to follow, that's fine. I'd love you to come along and follow and make some money, because I think I will make money over the long term. Anyway, that's the idea. So as a result, I haven't got them stacked into green, amber and red, because I haven't quite got my head around that yet. But I was going to only back one today, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to back them all. There's five little handicaps at Chelmsford, so I'm going to back in all five handicaps, and those are the ones I've picked out. To be fair, Bint Al Dar is third favourite, so we'll call that a green one. Sneaky Blinder in the last and Bergamo Gold in the first are amber, and Little Miss Magic and Silky Robin, nicely sandwiched in between, are the two red ones. Silky Robin has taken a real walk in the market. It was tens last night. Quite a bit of a surprise this morning. I think I don't know whether it's got something wrong with it, or it's breathing not breathing right, or it's had a knock or whatever, but the public don't seem to like it. Nobody's backing poor old little Silky Robin. Anyway, those are the five I've picked for today. Just as a quick update, I said for the year, when I stopped before, when I was due to go on holiday, I was about £11 down, and then last week, picking all my selections, I'm just over £3 down. So we'll call it 15 quid for the year so far that I'm down. I'll put that up on the video description, just as just to be fair. I mean, I am having a reset, but I've got to say I'm £15 down on the year. Simple as that. That's what I am. Not a very good run. Probably only about, I don't know, 10% strike rate, and that's with short price horses. That really is with short price horses, a very poor strike rate. So whether it's me that just can't pick them, which it probably is, so there we go. I'm going for the outsiders, back to my roots. Little story, it's just popped into my head actually, but I used to go to Cheltenham fairly regularly, for about 10 or 12 years on the trot, and then we stopped going. I can't remember why. But we used to, I used to take the week off anyway, and we used to meet in the pub. Well, we used to meet in the club, have a few frames of snooker at lunchtime, then down to the pub, which was next door to the betting shop. And one particular year, I was on a tight budget, and I think there'd be 4 or 5 of us, and we used to go in the pub. Go in the pub, have a pint, and watch the racing on TV. And of course, the bookies were literally next door. Go and fetch any winnings, or go and put your next bets on. And I once played on the Tuesday. I didn't have a bet all day on the Tuesday. On the Wednesday, I didn't have a bet all day. I'm not sure whether there were 6 or 7 races a day in those days. All race cards used to be 6 at one time, and then a lot moved to 7, but I'm not sure whether there were 6 or 7. And then on the Thursday, I picked out one in one of the handicaps, and I backed it £10 on the nose, 14-1, and it won. And I thought, do you know, this is the way to go. Specialise. Just pick. Can you just pick one a week? 1 or 2 a week? Anyway, I haven't stuck to that obviously since then, but that was a particularly patient time of my betting career, when I had to be very careful what I was backing, because I didn't have a lot of money to back with. But there you go. I'm backing 5 of these. £1 on each. Betfair SP. Those are the best odds at the moment. 10s, 19s, 7s, 13s and 7.5. No favourites amongst them. No second favourites. Just the 1/3 favourite, as I said. Been told are. Anyway, pound on the Betfair exchanges on each. Friday, after I'd said I wasn't putting any more up, I backed 7 horses. I had one winner at 12-1, which paid 19 on the exchanges. And yesterday I backed 7, and I had one winner at 6s, and that paid slightly more on. I can't remember what it paid now, but paid slightly more on the exchanges. So I made a profit over the last 2 days, and that's backing 14 horses with 2 winners. So I'm not bragging or bullying it up, or I could quite easily go 14 races without a winner. That is the thing about backing the outsiders. Steve, our friend in the north, has apologised for having a poor run. Well, I say kudos to him. Yeah, if you want to apologise. But that's why I put a warning up. You don't have to back his horses. You don't have to back my horses. You don't have to back any of them. I wouldn't apologise for a poor run. I would say backing outsiders, you should know that you're going to get long losing runs. And if that's not what you want, that's not the way to bet. I don't like backing the favourites, because I hate having my money on a 2-1 favourite that up with the leaders all the way around and then fades at the last and finishes a no near a 4th. I might as well be backing a 20-1 shot doing that. That you know isn't going to win, and then when they do win, bang. So I know he's had his problems with his health. He's going on holiday. Good luck to you, mate. You go and have a good holiday. Enjoy yourself. If you want to go over, he's the horse racing enthusiast. He backs outsiders. He puts big prices up. Gets some big price winners. Gets some big price places. He's having a poor run at the moment, but that wouldn't put me off following him. If you follow him, you've got to follow him long term. Same with these. If you follow these, you've got to follow them long term. It's no good looking at them and at the end of the day say, oh, well, you've tipped 5 losers, you're rubbish. Because that's not how it works. I'm looking for value, what I consider value. Whether it's correct or not, I don't know. There's a lot talked about value, and value to one is not value to another. So we'll see. If you stuck with me this far, well done. You'll get a medal. You'll get a medal at the end of the week. Anyway, if you want to subscribe or like or comment, please do. I would love your comments. Are you a favourite backer? Are you a middle of the range backer? Are you an outsider? Do you back all prices no matter what? Do you back in every race? Do you only back one a day? Tell us your thoughts. Let me look inside your head. Tell me the thoughts that surround you. I want to look inside your head. Go on, comment. What song was that from? Anyway, we'll chat later, possibly. If I do have a winner today, obviously it will be profit, and I might put up a result sheet. But then again, I might not. I'll be watching football, cricket, and snooker today. The snooker's probably, I don't know whether it'll be over by now, but it's all being recorded. The cricket's being recorded. England are playing today, World Cup T20. City are playing Liverpool. That's the big match this afternoon in the Premier League. So yeah, loads of sport on the weekend. It was snooker, cricket and football yesterday. Oh, and the rugby. The rugby. Didn't we do well against the Welsh? They were just a shambles at the beginning. Anyway, I digress. So, back to the horses. Good luck. Get some money on if you want. Only if you want. Get some winners. Find some winners. And have some fun. Keep it fun. So that's it. I'm going now, and I'll get this up, and I'll go and start watching some sport. Cheers. Talk later.